All right, y'all. I'm trying to set y'all up and then get on this Zoom call, okay? I should have deleted some footage, but we're gonna roll with it. All right. Always. I hope y'all would be fixing on yourself before Zoom. Like, do I look okay or presentable? I'm joining now. Okay, join this video. All right.
Mama.
Hi, how are you?
My goodness, yellow looks amazing on you.
Thank you. Okay.
Well, you look really good.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. You are a super mom, but you are only one person. So.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what is baby's weight today?
It was 10.17 pounds.
10.17.
Yes.
17.
And
Okay.
then
Is it to just go more concentrated, get her the calories without having to load her up? And then I'll ask Tamika, now that we're going to have more of a concentrated formula, um, how can she adjust the gel mix? Because that will thicken her, her formula already. So she needs to help us adjust for like how much gel mix you would do.
Okay.
Right.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Because but if she just did that 65 ounces, like I said, that would be a decent amount of calories. If we got like a couple more ounces somewhere in that 24-hour period, that would just help her that much more. But I think the concentration will really help.
Okay.
It's very normal to concentrate at this high for babies that are small or babies that just need a little catch up weight gain. It's super safe. And I think this will help a lot. And then what I want to do is talk to Dr. Keith, and I totally empathize. Before he brought me on board, he was doing a lot of once a week appointments with
I asked him for those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got to be either one or the other. It can't be both because it's way too much. And so if he still wants to see Santana weekly, then I am just going to have to, I mean, like, I totally get that you can't do all of these appointments.
Yeah, I think he does.
Try to call them here.
Sure.
Here. Okay, it's just to try to, like, get something going.
Thank you for calling Ariana. Helper speaking. How can I help you?
Hi there. My name is Angela Lamont.
You want her leaning like this?
We can make her lean less, but just the stuffing needs to be closer to her. But yeah, the main thing is that her bottom's all the way back here. If we add more stuffing closer to her, she'll be like right here. And that's okay. Like a little lean is fine. And really, a little bit more lean is not going to bother.
What's her ideal position in here?
Just between like a slight lean and upright. That's her.
Okay.
Just not... What happens is they push their hips out, and then this part is touching the back, and we don't want her to touch. We don't want her to do that posterior tilt is the whole idea. But we want her to have more support.
So the way she's leaning, is this okay? Or you want her back a little bit more?
I would do, hand me another, like a smaller one, and I'll hold her up and then add one more.
That was my smaller one.
One of those, no, one of those two, the racing plates are fine, yeah.
Okay.
When I say smaller.
Okay.
Clear. Those are fine.
So I can kind of see.
Let's get this one. Let's redo real quick. Because she seems really unsteady, and so I don't want her to be. I want her to feel supported, because we're really just trying to get her to hold her head. So we want her to feel supported. And sometimes the softer blankets move quicker out from underneath them.
Oh, I see.
So you just have to see. I know.
You're yawning.
And then we'll add, oh, sorry. Did I get you? We're gonna add them both
Okay.
in front. Where'd your hands go? Let's get your hands in there. Let's see.
I can finally use these blankets. They just been chilling in the closet.
There you go.
Okay. I don't even think she cares about my rattle anymore.
Nope. You okay? And then when you do tracking with her,
Every daughter of the drill and the drive. So the women who get their nail guns.
Oh, hey y'all. Okay, I didn't even realize I was recording. Y'all, I was like breaking down last vlog, and I couldn't talk about it at the time because I just didn't want to get emotional. But basically, the baby, Teddy Bear wasn't gaining weight like at all, little to no weight. She was drinking 2 ounces per feed, and that's 2 ounces 8 times a day. So she was getting smaller feeds but frequently. And so I'm doing all the things, and I guess what made me emotional is that, like, y'all, every 2, 5, 8, and 11 around the clock I'm waking up. Sometimes I'm missing these feeds because I'm so tired. I'm her only caregiver, so in a 24-hour period I have to make sure these feeds happen. You have all the other things going on in between the feeds, like say doctor's appointments that I gotta drive to and be away, and you know, trying to mix her milk. Oh, but her milk needs thickener in it, so I gotta have it where I can heat the milk up on the go and, you know, thicken it and do all those things and wait on it. It's just a process to feed her, so I'd rather feed her at home. And so that's kind of like what was going on. It's just like, gosh, I'm doing so much for you know, the baby. And there she goes. And you know, nothing's working out. Hold on, let me go help her out. One moment. Okay, but yeah, like I said, I'm just doing so much for the baby and nothing's working out, so it's kind of discouraging. But what we did was we circled back around and we upped her calorie intake. So now instead of doing 26 calories, she's doing 30 calories of her milk. And y'all, this week I didn't even record because my husband's with me, and y'all know how he is about, you know, YouTube and camera, being on camera and his private personal life. But she gained weight tremendously, so that kind of fixed it. But she's throwing up a lot because the milk is so heavy, and it's probably the mixture of the milk, the density of the milk with the going up to 30 calories and the thickener. So now we got to find a happy medium with that. So, you know, all things are okay now. It's always, you know, light at the end of the tunnel if I can just, you know, get through it. And just, that's why I always know that things will work out. It's just like, y'all, being in the thick of this and trying to get through it is a lot. We got approved for a night nurse. So we will from now on be having a nurse in our home from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. This way, Teddy Bear won't miss any of those feeds that I sleep through. She won't be missing her feeds. So she can continue to gain the weight. But most importantly, I can finally, y'all, get some sleep. I have been, since the baby came home, with her up when she's up, down when she's down, for so long, and I haven't been able to disconnect. I was gonna do the nurse Monday through Friday, but I changed it. I called them and changed it and said, no, I'm gonna do Tuesday through Saturday. That way, y'all, on Saturdays I can go do date night, I can go hang out with the family, I can go shopping, I can do whatever I want to do, you know, without having to worry about, you know, who's gonna watch the baby, or is this age appropriate for the baby. Like some of the restaurants I want to go to, you know, they're not kid friendly. Just a lot of things that I would want to do, or go hang out with my girls, with my husband. all the things. The nurse can be there to care for the baby, and I don't have to take her out, and she's still getting better care than I was doing at night, because y'all, in the middle of the night, I was not the best caregiver. If Tana Bear was asleep, I'm asleep. I'm like, you know, girl, I'm tired too. I feel you. Let's just sleep for 30 minutes. 30 minutes turns to 2 hours. Then we're behind the feed. It's just a whole thing, and then it's just a domino effect on everything going forward. So I'm excited, y'all. This is good news. This is finally good news, because I always got some. I'm always damn near in tears on these vlogs. I feel like that's why I was like, let me put some space in between my videos, because it's a lot that's heavy on my heart right now. So all is well. Dad went to to feeding therapy this morning, because he feeding Tana Bear, watching TV, and she just dangling in his arms, and he got the bottle just turned up, and he watching TV. Like, no, you gotta hold her a certain way. You know, you gotta watch her signs. Is she taking too much milk? Is she breathing hard? Does she need a break? Do you need to move the bottle down? He just feeding her, sticking the bottle in her mouth and going to town. And so we corrected that. Dad did all of the things with the feeding therapist, like you guys saw me do, but I did not film him, because that was a private moment for him. I know I didn't want him to feel like he had to put on a show while he was learning. I felt like, you know, let me just make this moment about him learning, you know, how to feed and work with his daughter. And so that's why I didn't get footage of that. But yeah, good job. Y'all hear me in the GI doctor's office all the time about getting beat up, so I should have had it on so y'all could hear him. He was so excited that she gained all of this weight and she's doing well. He's like, this is a new baby. And I was like, yeah. And then while we're doing that, I'm putting her clothes back on and she just throws up. But I know it's because I was like, you know, when you put your baby's pants on and you're compressing their stomach, so it was bound to happen. She had just left feeding therapy. And so, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, we're running errands and doing all of the things. Since this is off day, we're at Lowe's right now. I'm in the car with the baby, waiting on him to come back. And yeah, y'all, it's a good report. So I guess the next time you see us next week, I'm gonna do once a week now, y'all. I really think, because we're not really doing anything. Or if I have something, I'll just pop in. But normally, I'm probably going to do like Wednesdays, just because that's the only time she's really doing something, when she's going to her feeding therapy and her GI. But I may have some little appointments here and there. Like, I have some appointments tomorrow that I can kind of throw in. So we'll see. I just can't have that strict schedule like I used to, because she's not going to all of the things. So you guys, I don't have anything that you just want to come on here and look at me looking crazy. I have nothing to say. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you all in the next one. I will be refreshed. My house will be clean, because I will now have a nurse. Bye.